Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble request. Yes,
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasni Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and giving your sweet association. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Revati from Atlanta, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Revati Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining today and chanting so beautifully. Welcome to the call, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. This is Harita from Missouri City, Texas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Harita Mataji, Dhanavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and giving your association. Welcome to the call. Is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev. This is Uma Pratap from India.
Hare Krishna, Uma Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and giving your association. Your Bhagavad Gita recital is very, very sweet, Mataji. Waiting to hear from you tomorrow. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody?
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. This is Chinmay Vrajapriya Devi Dasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Chinmay Vrajapriya Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and giving your sweet association every single day. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Anita Ramaya from Sharjah.
Hare Krishna, Anita Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for reciting the second chapter and joining every day. All glories to your wonderful services. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj and all the assembled Vaishnavas. This is Kirtida, Sundari, Dasi.
Hare Krishna, Kirtida Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day and giving your sweet association. Welcome to the class, and we are eagerly waiting to hear from you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? We have 1 more minute to go. Okay, then I will start the recording. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Before we start today's session, I would like to read Srila Prabhupada's quote. Today is 4th October. Krishna is not poor. Krishna has not come here. He is very hungry. He has come here to eat your puris and rasgullas. No, but Krishna is so kind that he has come before you to accept whatever you can offer with devotion. Mumbai, October 4th, 1972. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So today we are very fortunate to have Her Grace Kirtida Mataji to enlighten us on the topic of Caitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda, 3rd chapter, 158 to 180 verses. So I would like to spotlight. Mataji is already spotlight. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and giving your valuable time and association this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Caitanya Bhagavat. I now hand over the call to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, for your very, very sweet and warm welcome. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining us in reading of Sri Caitanya Bhagavat by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. So we'll begin with the invocation prayers and then we'll see the verses. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Caitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shirade Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchatattvatakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhashata Veshatarine Vancha Kalpa Tarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gauri Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Guruve Gaura Chandrai Radhikai Tadale Krishnai Krishna Bhaktai Tadbhaktai Namo Namo Anandilila Vikraya Hema Bhadivya Chavi Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Ajanulambita Ajanulambita Bhujau Kanukavadato Sankirtanaikarvitaro Kamalayataksho Vishwambaro Dujavaro Yugadharmapalo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro Jayati Jayati Deva Krishna Chaitanya Chandro Jayati Jayati Kirti Stasya Nitya Pavitra Jayati Jayati Bhritya Stasya Vishveshvamute Jayati Jayati Nityam Tasya Sarva Priyanam Mukham Karoti Vachalum Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkripatam Ham Vande Shri Kuroti Natarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna. Thank you all once again for your very, very kind association. Thank you so much for joining. I really seek all of your blessings, prayers. Please shower your heartfelt blessings, prayers, so that I can speak something relevant to the subject matter. There are very senior Vaishnavas on this call. Thank you so much, Kamadiki Mataji, for joining. Thank you, others. So please shower your blessings so that some relevant words can come out. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrindi ki jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai. So we are in the very, very beautiful section of Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda, in which now the recap is that very beautiful Mahaprabhu has already started his Sankirtan movement, but there was an absence of a great personality like Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu was still not there with Mahaprabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu, he was in Vrindavan. He toured the entire India, and after touring and going from one pilgrim to another, from one pilgrimage to another pilgrimage, he finally went and settled in Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, our Nityananda Prabhu was just like in the mood of a cowherd boy, Balaram, where he was sporting in the dust of Vrindavan with other boys because he was in his real hometown. Yes, Nityananda Prabhu's hometown is in Eka Chakra, but as Balaram, as Baladev, his hometown is Vrindavan. So as he was in Vrindavan, he was just sporting and he was not eating anything. He was just waiting for Mahaprabhu to descend and to start his Sankirtan movement. Only then he thought that he will go in Navadvip. So finally, when Nityananda Prabhu got this message that Mahaprabhu has already started his Sankirtan movement, so Nityananda Prabhu decided to go to Bengal, go to Navadvip. But in the meantime, Mahaprabhu got a dream that Nityananda Prabhu has already arrived at Navadvip. And Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal all this information to his associates. And he said that last night he had a wonderful dream. So Mahaprabhu was telling this about his dream. And he then told that in his dream, he saw a big rath that has come and stopped at his doorstep. And from the rath came down a very, very beautiful personality. He was wearing a blue dhoti and a blue turban. And he was holding a kamandalu on his left hand. And he was swaying in ecstasy to and fro. He was swaying in ecstasy as if he is drunk. And he was kept inquiring from everybody that where is Nimai Pandit? Where is Nimai Pandit? So Mahaprabhu had a dream, this dream that Nityananda Prabhu is inquiring about him, that where is Nimai? Where is Nimai? And when Mahaprabhu asked, who was he? Why is he inquiring about Nimai? He laughed. He laughed and he said, well, tomorrow we are going to meet. So he just said this. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself got absorbed in the mood of Haladar, in the mood of Balaram. And he came out of his dream. He regained his external consciousness. So there we stopped. And now I'll try to share that after that, what happened. I hope you all can able to see my screen. So here, so Shane ke Haila Prabhu Swabhava Charitra. After that Shan, after having that dream, Mahaprabhu came in his normal state, in his Swabhav. Sapna Artha Sabara Vakhane Rama Mitra. And what dream he had, he wanted to explain it to everybody. Now here, Rama Mitra is an important word, and Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur in his purport, he writes that friend of Rama, Rama Mitra means friend of Rama, means Balaram's friend, that is Krishna. And who is Krishna? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in one sense, it has been explained that as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu regained his original consciousness, his Swabhav Charitra, he regained his external consciousness. At that time, he wanted to explain all his associates about his dream. But Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur in the purport writes that Rama Mitra, Ram can also be referred to Hanuman or to Ramachandra, and Rama Mitra can be referred to Hanuman. Now, who was Hanuman in that assembly? Is Murari Gupta. So in one sense, it can also be understood that Mahaprabhu just told this dream to Murari Gupta, and then Murari Gupta, Vakhane, want to explain the meaning of that dream. But I don't know, but it looks like, again, it's my own thing. It looks like that Mahaprabhu himself wants to explain the meaning of his dream. But as Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is writing, that it indicates that Murari Gupta explained the meaning of the dream. So both the things can be taken up. But because it is written that Mahaprabhu has already gained his external consciousness, his Swabhava Charitra, his natural state, so it looks more into like Mahaprabhu wants to explain. But giving a benefit of doubt, Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is giving both the explanation. He's also saying that it looks like that Mahaprabhu himself explained, because after a while, Lord regained his composure, and the friend of Balaram, who's Krishna, who is non-different from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, explained the meaning of the dream. But then he's also saying that if somebody refers Ram as Lord Ramachandra and Ramamitra as Hanuman, or the servant of Rama, then it indicates that Murari Gupta also explained the meaning of the Lord's dream. But whatever the situation may be, the point is that the dream was revealed to all the associates of Mahaprabhu. And then Mahaprabhu started saying, so this is text 158 from where we are supposed to start. He na bhuji mora chitta laya eka katho kana mahapurshe ka asche etha. That he na bhuji, it looks like me. Mahaprabhu is just telling. Again, he's not saying very in a concrete form, but he's just simply saying, it appears to me that some great personality has arrived. Because Mahaprabhu already saw that Nityananda Prabhu has arrived in Navadvip and he had a dream. Purva ami baliya cho toma sabar sthane kona mahajana sena haiba darashane. And I have already previously informed you that you will very soon meet a great personality. So Mahaprabhu has already told that there is someone great personality who is missing in this Sankirtan, and very soon you are going to meet. And that same personality, Mahaprabhu is saying that it appears to me that he has already arrived in Navadvip. So therefore, he immediately ordered, Chala Hari Dasa Chala Srivasa Pandita Chaya Giya Dekhi Ki Aishe Kona Bhita. Go. He just said, oh Haridas, oh Srivas Pandit, please, you both of you go immediately and see who has come. Because I have seen in my dream that a great personality has come on his Ratha, and he has got down wearing blue dhoti, blue turban, holding kamandalu, and he's asking for me. So definitely he has already arrived. And I want to introduce you, that great personality, to all of you. So till now, Nityananda Prabhu was not there in Navadvip. And Mahaprabhu all by himself, he started his Sankirtan movement. But our dear Mahaprabhu is incomplete without Nitai. It's only Nitai who actually distributed this Krishna Prema here onwards, and Mahaprabhu will simply be relishing that Krishna Prema. So Mahaprabhu needs Nityananda. So therefore Mahaprabhu was eagerly waiting also. And there our Nitai is also waiting for Mahaprabhu to start his Sankirtan movement so that he can join and he can assist Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu ordered Haridas Thakur and Srivas Pandit that you go to entire Navadvip and find out if you find some very great personality and see who has come, where is he, why is searching for me. Dui Maha Bhagavata Prabhura Adeshe Sarva Navadvipa Chahi Bulaya Harishe. Both the Mahabhagavat, who two Mahabhagavats, Srivas Pandit and Srila Haridas Thakur, both of them, they are known as Mahabhagavats. They have been addressed as Mahabhagavats by Vrindavan Das Thakur. And they both very harishi, very happily, they both took the order of Mahaprabhu and they searched the entire Navadvip. They went through the entire Navadvip to search for this great personality who has come in Lord's Mahaprabhu's dream. Chahite katha kahu dui jana e bhuji ahila ki bhu Prabhu Sankarshana. So both of them, when searching for this great personality, they were discussing among themselves, which is a natural behavior, because they don't know who has come. Mahaprabhu has yet not revealed them that which great personality has come, but they are so much eager to meet him. So they were thinking, they were discussing among, as if it seems that Supreme Lord Sankarshan has come. That's why Mahaprabhu is so much eager to meet Sankarshan. So in this way, they were talking to each other. Ananda vivlaha duhe chahiya vedaya tela radhika uddesha kuthana pahaya. with ananda, with so much bliss, with so much ecstatic feelings having in them to see the Supreme Lord Sankarshan. They in ecstasy, they looked for that personality everywhere in the entire Navadvip. But Tilaradhika means til matra, even like a mustard seed, that even amount of like the quantity, how small that mustard seed is, even til matra ka bhi unko wo nahi hua, like they couldn't find any kind of hint that a great personality has come. No indication. They were not even find a til matra indication, not even a indication that is compared to a mustard seed. Tilaradeko desha kotha na paya. They were not able to find that great personality. Sakala nadiya tina prahara chaila aila prabhu rasthane kaho na dekhiya. They looked all over Nadia. Sakala nadiya teen prahar. For 9 hours. 1 prahar is equal to 3 hours. Right? That's why it is said there are 8 prahars in one day. So for 9, 8 3s are 24. So there are 24 hours. So 1 prahar is equal to 3 hours. So 3 prahar means for 9 hours they searched, but they were not able to find anyone, any great personality in Navadvip. And Prabhu Rasthane, they went back to Lord Mahaprabhu, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they returned and they said, we were not able to find anyone. Now it is quite a thought-provoking situation that Nityananda Prabhu, who is Mahabhagavat, who is so merciful, who is so magnanimous, but still, if he has arrived in Navadvip, he was not able to be seen by the 2 Mahabhagavats devotees like Srivas Pandit and Haridas Thakur. It's not that the ordinary people were searching for Nitai, that Nitai was not able to see him. But here the 2 Mahabhagavats went, like Srivas Thakur and Haridas Thakur, Srivas Pandit and Haridas Thakur. But still they were not able to find Nityananda. Nitai didn't reveal even to them that he has already arrived in Navadvip. That itself shows, Vrindavan Das Thakur will give us the reason why it is so. Nivedila ashidoe prabhu racharane उपाधिका कोथानो नाहिला दर्शने की वैष्णव की सन्यासी की ग्रस्ता हस्थाला फाशिंडीरा घरे आदि देखिलो सकला चाहिलामा सर्व नवदीप यार नामा सबे न चाल्यो प्रभु गिया अन्य ग्राम निवेदिला अशी दोहे प्रभु चरणे. So both the 2 lords, means Srivas Thakur and Haridas Thakur, they both, Srivas Pandit and Haridas Thakur, they both came back to Mahaprabhu and they both bow down, paid their prostrated obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at his charan, Prabhura Charane, Nivedila, and with the folded hands, they told Mahaprabhu, Upadhika Kotha na Haila Darshane, that we were not able to find anyone new in Navadvip. Because previously there were very less people and Navadvip was just a small town and everybody knows each other. So even if some new person comes in, everybody knows that some great personality came in. Like last time we were reading that how Keshav Kashmiri came in. So as soon as Keshav Kashmiri came in, everybody knew that Keshav Kashmiri is there. So they were not able to find anyone new. They were all known faces, known people. So they couldn't understand that which new person has come to whom Mahaprabhu is searching for. So they were confused and they finally came back to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and they said, well, we were not able to find. Ki Vaishnava, he's saying, we've searched in the house of all the Vaishnavas. Ki Sannyasi, even the house of all the Sannyasis. Ki Grahastha Sthala, we even went to the house of the householders, the Grahastha people. Pashandara Gharadi, we also went to the house of atheist. That maybe that great personality is hiding in the house of atheist, but we were not able to find. We went to house, door to door, but we were not able to find. Chalima Sarva Navadvipa Yaranam. We searched for the entire Navadvip Dham, but we were not able to find. But they agreed, they confessed. Sabe na chailo pau giya anyagram. But O Supreme Lord, O Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we searched only in Navadvip. We didn't go to any other gram. We didn't go to any other village outside Navadvip. It's only in Navadvip, but we searched a lot. We went to the house of Vaishnavas, we went to the house of sannyasis, went to the house of householders, the grahasthas. We also went to the house of pashandaries, the atheists, but we were not able to find a great personality. We looked all over Navadvip, but we were not able to find anyone there. Dora vachan shuni hase gaura chandra chahe bhujaila bada gudha nityananda. So Gaurachandra, he smiled after hearing their report that they were not able to find. And then he says, by this pastime, he revealed that Nityananda Prabhu is most confidential. Nitai will not reveal himself to anyone and everyone. Yes, he is very, very magnanimous. He is very, very open-hearted to everyone. He doesn't see patra nahi dekhi, na dekhi, sthana. He doesn't consider anybody's eligibility. He'll just give his prem. He'll give that prem to each and everyone without considering the qualifications or eligibility whatsoever. But still, he is very, very confidential. Why? Because he came as Avadhut. He came as Avadhut in this incarnation, where he does all kind of things what a normal person does, and not even a normal, where a person like a madman, and what a madman does, Nityananda Prabhu performs that pastimes. So naturally people mistake him that he is a mad person. They'll not even consider him as an ordinary person, what to talk about Mahabhagavata. So it has to be revealed. Then who can reveal? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's the Lord who reveals his devotees. The devotion of his devotees is revealed by the Lord. None of the devotee will say, well, I am a great person, or I am a great devotee and you all should bow down. That's not the mood of a devotee. The devotee always thinks himself or herself to be the most adham. And here the greatest devotee of the Supreme Lord, Nityananda Prabhu, has come. So he is not going to reveal unless Mahaprabhu reveals his glories. So it's the job of Supreme Personality. That's why Mahaprabhu, that's why Krishna says, Aham Bhakta Paradhina, that I am, though being called as Swarat, a Bhigna Swarat, being cognizant and ever known and independent, but still I'm bound with the love of my devotees. So the devotees' glories are revealed only by the Supreme Lord. So Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur very beautifully writes that due to the covered Gaura's pastimes, because this pastime of Mahaprabhu is also as a Channa, is hidden because Mahaprabhu came as a Channa avatar. So no one can immediately recognize Krishna and Balram. Nobody will say that Gaur Nitai Avatare Gehalaya Pujaye Govindayena Nanamane Shankara Ei Pape Ane Keya Bayamaghara. So Mahaprabhu is saying, now he revealed that who is that great personality. So he said, Ei Avatare Keha Gaura Chandra Gaya. He said that some person sings of the glories of Gaurachandra, but they forget to hear the name of Nityananda. So now he revealed that actually a personality named Nityananda has arrived in Navadvip. But he says, nobody consider Nityananda. They will worship me as Gaurachandra, but they will ignore Nityananda. But those who ignore Nityananda, then he's saying, it's just like Pujaya Govinda. It's just like worshipping Govinda, but na mane Shankara. But they forget to worship Lord Shankar. They forget to offer respects to Lord Shiva. They worship Govinda, but they forget Lord Shiva. And that Lord Shiva, who actually guards Krishna's abode, as Gopeshwar Mahadev, Chakleshwar Mahadev, Kundeshwar Mahadev, Kameshwar Mahadev, the entire forests of Vrindavan is actually guarded by Gopeshwar Mahadev, by Lord Shiva. If we want to enter Vrindavan Dham, we cannot enter Vrindavan Dham unless and until we seek mercy or we have a recommendation letter by Lord Shiva. Important, Vaishnava Nam Yatha Shambhu. He is Param Vaishnava. So Mahaprabhu is saying, just like people, they worship Govinda, but they forget Shankar. They don't want to pay any respect. Then what happened? E papa neka yaiba yamaghara. And therefore they become entitled. They get a first-class visa to enter the home of Yamaraj. Why? Because they forgot. They commit an aparadh. They commit Vaishnava aparadh against the greatest Vaishnava, that is Lord Shiva. Puja Govinda yene namane Shankare, e pape aneka yaiba yamaghare. They are very much entitled to go to the abode of Yamaraj. So similarly, if in this incarnation of mine, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if somebody worships me as Gaura Chandra, but forget to pay obeisances to Nityananda, well, they cannot succeed in devotional life. They cannot go. They cannot cross this nascence of birth and death. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur writes that Sri Rudradev is the topmost Vaishnava. He is an Acharya and teacher of devotional service to Vishnu. We have the entire Rudra Sampradaya. Therefore, anyone who disrespects him does not achieve any benefit. It is very, very important to know, because why it is important to know? Because I have personally seen that it's devotees of Lord Shri Krishna commits great offense against Lord Shiva as compared to the non-devotees. The non-devotees, when they go to the temple, to maybe some Hindu temple, and they see Lord Krishna with Srimati Radharani, and they see Lord Shiva, they will pay obeisances to everybody without recognizing who is supreme. For them, all are one. But they are paying obeisances to everyone. But the devotees, on the other hand, especially Krishna devotees, when they understand, when they get this knowledge that Krishna is supreme, they just stick to it. And sticking only to this half knowledge, Ardhakuti Nyaya, it's just taking the back part of the hen that gives the egg. Right? So Prabhupada says that don't go into this kind of philosophy. Understand everything. Yes, ete chamsa kala pumsam krishnastu bhagavan swayam. Krishna is the original supreme personality of Godhead. But that doesn't mean that we neglect the demigods, or we neglect Lord Shiva, or we neglect Lord Brahma, who is our Sampradaya Acharya. So devotees, when they get this knowledge that Krishna is supreme, and especially the example is given that Krishna is like a president, and if you know the president, why you have to go through the cabinet ministers? You can directly approach to the cabinet. Yes, you can directly approach to the cabinet, you can directly approach to the president, and why you have to go to the cabinet ministers? Because all the demigods are like cabinet ministers. But once you know the president of any country, you can directly approach him. Yes, you can. So it's just like you can directly approach Krishna, and yes, you should. But the point is that don't ignore. If you are going to meet the president, and if you happen to meet some confidential servant or a cabinet minister of that president, of that country, then naturally you have to tell him that you are going, or you are trying to approach to the president. And if you simply neglect, well, the president will not feel happy about it. So that's what happens. When we know that Krishna is supreme, we want to go only to Krishna, which is okay. But that doesn't mean that you happen to go by to any Lord Shiva temple and you just forget to pay obeisances, or you just say, well, I'm just a Krishna Bhakta and I don't believe. This is wrong. This is what Mahaprabhu is saying, that person, Papa Neka Yaiba Yamaghara, that person has already written, has already stamped himself that visa to go to the abode of Yamaraj. So we should be very, very careful that we should not commit any offense toward any of the demigods or to Lord Shiva, right? Because it's only through Lord Shiva, because he's guarding, so we will be able to get the entrance to Mahaprabhu's or to Krishna's abode. So we should be very, very respectful. So similarly, he's saying that now in this incarnation, me coming as Govind, as Gaurachandra, people forget to hear the name of Nityananda. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur is saying, just as the disciplic succession of Vishnu Swami, that is Rudra Sampradaya, has originated from Mahasdev, pure devotional service has been propagated in this world by the mercy of Sri Nityananda. Acharyatvato Govindam tadiyat nacharyatu yanacha na tu yaha saha bhagavato genam kevalam dambhika smarta. Acharyatvato Govindam. If one performs, Acharya means, sorry, not Acharya, it's my fault. I don't know where I am today. Archityeva to Govinda. If we perform Archana to Govinda, Tadiyam na Archet, and not doing any worship to his devotees, then Bhagavato Gneha Kevalam Dambhika Smarataha. Then it says that we should be understood that we are not the devotee of the Lord, but what we are? We are Dambhika Smrita. We are always drowned in the ocean of false ego, our own ahankar. Why? Because we have ardhakutinya. We have just understood the half knowledge. The undivided absolute truth, Vrajendra Nandana and his devotees are one, just as there is no difference between the energy and the energetic. There is no difference when the fire is lit up, then naturally the light and heat will come out. We cannot separate light and heat from fire, right? So those who try to make distinction between Lord Vishnu and the Vaishnavas, they have no possibility of achieving auspiciousness. So therefore, we should be very, very respectful to the pure Vaishnavas, to the pure devotees, and of course towards the Lord's servants. We have to be very, very careful, and we should respect them. Bada Goda Nityananda ei avatare Caitanya dekhaya jara se dekhita pare. And in this incarnation, Lord Nityananda is most confidential. Bada Goda Nityananda ei avatare. And one can see him. How? Only when Lord Caitanya reveals him. So as we have already discussed, that the glories of the devotees is revealed by the Supreme Lord himself. Ignorant fools exhibit disgust on seeing the pastimes of Nityananda, and that is why they are punished by Yamaraj and ultimately receive unlimited sufferings. So those who are not awakened to spiritual consciousness have no entrance in the unmanifested, most mysterious pastimes of Nityananda. So we have to be very, very careful. Nabhujiye nindetana charitra agada paya o Vishnu bhakti haya taravada. The progress of anyone who blasphemes him without understanding the depth of his characteristics is obstructed, even if he achieves devotional service to Vishnu. So those who consider that Nityananda to be an ordinary madman and doesn't worship him, rather blaspheme him, then their progress is definitely hampered. Why? Because Nityananda is actually the giver of that prema. He is the giver of that prema bhakti. In this regard, there is a very beautiful verse. Chaitanya Charitamrita, it says, Prema Matta Nityananda Kripa avatara uttama adhama kichu nakare vichara. Nityananda Mahaprabhu, he is prema matta. He is always intoxicated with the name of whom? Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Always intoxicated and very merciful. He doesn't see who is uttama, who is madhyama, who is adhama. He doesn't look who is good or bad, because his main purpose is to distribute the Krishna Prem, to distribute the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Samsare para hai bhakti rasa gare ei dube besa bhajuk nitya chandre. If anyone wants, this is, I'm reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, but this verse is actually from Chaitanya Bhagavata, that if anybody wants to leave this mundane attachment, samsara para hai, if anybody wants to go to par of this samsara and want to get drowned in bhakti sagar, then that can only be possible if somebody worships Bhajuk Nitai Chandre. If somebody worships Nityananda, he worships Nityananda's lotus feet, then one can get Krishna Prem and one can drown oneself in Krishna Bhakti. Only by the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu we can get the blessings of all the acharyas, we can get the blessings of our Gurudev, because our Gurudev is almost seen as our expansion of Adi Guru, and our Adi Guru is Nityananda. So if we want the Krishna Prem, or we want the blessings of our Gurudev, or we want the blessings of our previous acharyas, that can only be possible by the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu. If Nitai is not there, then nothing is there. Sarva avastha shivasa aditara tattva jane nahaila dekha kona kautuka karane. Devotees like Srivas certainly know the truth regarding Nityananda, but for some curious reason they could not find him. Of course, as discussed, that these two are not the ordinary devotees who went in search of Nityananda. They are the Mahabhagavats, but still Nityananda Prabhu decided himself not to be revealed. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has to come personally and glorify Nityananda in front of all his associates. Shana ke Thakura bale ishat hasiya Isat hasiya Aisha amara sange sabha dekhi giya. After a while, Shanake, after that Shan, after hearing the unsuccessful trip of Srivas Thakur and Haridas Thakur, then Lord smiled and said, Ashi Amira Sange, come, everyone come and see him with me. I will myself go and reveal this personality to all of you. Ulase Prabhura Sange Sarva Bhakta Gana Jaya Krishna Bali Sabha Karila Gamana. All the devotees were ullase, were filled with enthusiasm, were filled with energy, that here now we are going to see the Supreme Lord, and now we are going with our Gaurachandra to see that personality, that great personality. So they all accompanied Mahaprabhu with the loud chanting of Jai Krishna. Sabalai Prabhu Nandana Acharya Ghara Janiya Uthila Giya Shri Gaura Sundara. So Mahaprabhu actually knew that where Nitai has hid himself. So Nitai has hid himself in the house of Nandanacharya. So Mahaprabhu immediately, without going here and there to taking different route of Navadvip, he straight away went to the house of Nandanacharya, and he led all his devotees there in the house of Nandanacharya. So now who is this Nandanacharya? So Nandanacharya, as such, it's not been mentioned that who was he in Krishna Leela. But this has been mentioned that if you remember in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Adi Leela, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes that how there is a big devotional tree, right? So the seed of that tree is Madhavendra Puri, the root of the tree is Ishvara Puri, the trunk of the tree is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then there are two main branches of that tree. And the two main branches are Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu. And from these two branches, then sub-branches comes. The primary branch and then the secondary branches. So one of the branch is actually Nandanacharya. So he has a proper branch that is being mentioned. And then it is being mentioned, one minute. Where I am? Okay. So yes. So it is being mentioned that just like in Golok Vrindavan, we know that there is a golden Pita, there is a golden throne on which our Radha and Krishna are seated. And that golden throne is covered with the Ashtadale, with the 8 petals of the lotus. And on those 8 petals are the gopis, right? Are the main sakhis, 8 sakhis, 8 principal sakhis of Radha and Krishna. And then there are secondary petals. So the entire Goloka Vrindavan is in the form of a lotus flower. So here also, it is being mentioned that the Navadvip Dham is also like a lotus petal, like a lotus flower. And in the whirl of that lotus flower is our Panchatattva. Panchatattvatakam Krishna, Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam, Bhakta Avtaram Bhaktakyam, Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So we have Mahaprabhu as Bhakta Rupa, then we have Nityananda Prabhu as Swarupa, then we have Advaita Acharya as Avatara, then we have Gadadhar Pandit as Bhakti Shakti, and then we have Srivas Thakur as a Bhakta, as a leader. So 5 of them are on that golden throne. And that golden throne is then the whirl, the yellow whirl of that lotus flower. And then we have different petals. So there are 8 petals that surround that whirl to make it a lotus shape, a lotus flower. And those 8 petals, the main principal Mahajans or the main principals, Mahants who are sitting, just like the 8 principal gopis, we have 8 principal Mahajans or the 8 principal Mahants, or you can say the 8 intimate devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They surround that whirl. And that is Ramananda Rai, Sarup Damodar Goswami, Vasudev Ghosh, then we have Madhava Ghosh, we have Govinda Ghosh, we have Shivananda Sen, we have Ramananda Vasu, and then we have Govindananda Thakur. So these are the 8 personalities who are surrounding that whirl of that lotus. And under that Ramananda Rai, just like we have the 8 Sakhis, we have Lalita Sakhi, Vishakha Sakhi, Tungavidya, Chitra, Sudevi, etc. So we have just like the 8 Sakhis, but under those Sakhis are also Manjaris, those who are assisting. So similarly, under Ramananda Rai comes Nandanacharya, who assist Ramananda Rai in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the pastimes of Panchatattva, in the Sankirtan movement of this Panchatattva. So that is what is described about Nandanacharya. So Mahaprabhu, he know that Nityananda Prabhu must be hiding himself in the house of Nandanacharya. So he immediately went to the house of Nandanacharya and he took all his intimate devotees. Then what they saw? Vashiyache eka maha purusharatana sabe dekhilina yena koti surya sama. And there, as soon as they entered the house of Nandanacharya, they saw sitting there was one great jewel-like personality, Mahapurusha Ratana. He is addressed as a Ratana, as a jewel-like personality who was sitting. Sabha dekhirina, and everybody saw him. And the prakash, unka effulgence kaisa tha? Koti Surya Sama, as if millions of suns have arisen in the house of Nandanacharya. That was the effulgence that was coming from the body of Nityananda Prabhu. Alakshita avesha bhunjana nahi jaya, dhyana sukhe paripurna hasaye sadaya. No one can understand his internal mood, because that time Nityananda Prabhu was simply sitting and he was meditating. He was absorbed in the thoughts of his Mahaprabhu, of his master, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu didn't know that Mahaprabhu with his associates has already come to the house of Nandanacharya. He was oblivious of this fact and he was simply meditating. But Mahaprabhu along with associates have seen Nityananda Prabhu simply meditating, sitting and absorbed in the thoughts of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was absorbed in happiness from his meditation, and he was continually he was smiling. So he was smiling. Constantly he was smiling. Why? Because he was absorbed in the happiness of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's service. He was happy that now Sankirtan movement, he'll be the part of that Sankirtan movement and he will spread it far and wide. Mahabhakti Yoga Prabhu Bujiyata Hara Ganasaha Vishwamambara Haila Namaskara. And understanding his pure devotional mood, Vishwambara, Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself and the other devotees, they offered him obeisances. So on seeing his pure devotional mood, our Gaurahari, along with his followers, they offered obeisances to Nityananda. But Nityananda Prabhu was completely oblivious of their presence in the house of Nandanacharya. Last verse for today. Sambramera hila sarva gana danda aye keha kichuna balena rahila chaiya. Everyone then stood there watching him in awe and reverence. In awe and reverence, with great respect, because Mahaprabhu has already told them that he is a very great personality. And as soon as they saw Nityananda Prabhu, they could even see the effulgence that was coming out from the body of Nityananda Prabhu. So they were completely awestruck, they were completely in awe and reverence with folded hands. They were standing like as if they themselves have stunned after seeing Nityananda. And without speaking a word, they were completely standing in front of Nityananda Prabhu, completely awestruck. And even Nityananda Prabhu not being oblivious of the presence of anyone in the house of Nandanacharya. But later, we'll stop here right now, and later we'll see that how Mahaprabhu himself will reveal the identity of Nityananda Prabhu, who is he and how magnanimous he is. So that we will see, maybe Monday, we will see this. Not Monday, tomorrow. Tomorrow, today is Wednesday. So tomorrow itself will be revealed that how Nityananda Prabhu was brought into his external consciousness, and then how Mahaprabhu embraced Nityananda Prabhu for the very, very first time in the house of Nandanacharya. So even if you see this book, if you all can see, I don't know whether you are able to see this book, which is Chaitanya Bhagavata Madhya Khanda Part 1, this picture itself shows the meeting of Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda for the very first time in the house of Nandanacharya. So it's a very, very important subject matter, very, very relishing pastime. So we will continue tomorrow and see how Nityananda Prabhu is brought back to his external consciousness, and how Mahaprabhu reveals his glories, and how Mahaprabhu embraces Nityananda. But for now, because we still have 10 minutes, we want to discuss the glories of Nityananda Prabhu. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu is the Guru Tattva. So we should, like it's already been explained by Mahaprabhu himself, that we should not ignore Nityananda Prabhu. Just reading few of the pastimes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Chaitanya Bhagavat, which are yet to come, we should really warn ourselves that we don't misunderstand the activities of Nityananda Prabhu. It's only through Nityananda Prabhu that we will get our visa to enter into Gauradham. Just like in Vrindavan Dham, to enter, we need visa or a recommendation letter from various personalities. And one of those personalities is Gopeshwar Mahadev. We need recommendation from Vrajraj. We need recommendation from Govardhan. We need recommendation from Mother Yamuna. We need recommendation from Vrinda Devi, whose forest we are entering. And similarly, we need recommendation from Gopeshwar Mahadev, who's guarding each and every forest in Vrindavan. So just like we need a visa, a recommendation letter from these personalities, similarly, to enter Gauradham, to enter and to understand the mood of Gaura, we need the blessings of Nityananda Rai. Without Nityananda Prabhu, we cannot enter Gauradham. And Gauradham and Vrindavan Dham, they are all same. This also we should try to understand. That we should understand that they are non-different. Gauradham and Vrindavan, they are non-different. So if we want the worship of Radha and Krishna, if we want the service of Radha and Krishna, if we want to participate in Sankirtan movement, that can only be possible if we become the true recipient of Nityananda Prabhu's causeless mercy. If we ignore Nityananda Prabhu and just worship Mahaprabhu, then we will not get the mercy of Mahaprabhu, and neither will get the mercy of Nityananda. So we have to make it a point that we make Nitai as our Isht, because he is Adi Guru, and only through Guru one can understand Krishna. So in this regard, we'll sing one bhajan and not sing truly, but we will try to understand the meaning. Nitai pada kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala Je Chaye Jagat Jurai Heno Nitai Bine Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Nai Dhrida Kari Dhara Nitar Pai Dhrida Kari Dhara Nitar Pai. Nityananda Prabhu is a Guru Tattva. Right? And Narottam Das Thakur, he is singing, Nitai Pada Kamala, the lotus feet of Nitai is like compared to the millions of moons, Koti Chandra Shushitala, Je Chai Jagat Judai. So we have to take shelter of that. If we want real peace in this world, then we have to take shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Heno Nitai Bine Bhai. If we don't worship Nitai, then Radha Krishna Paite Nai. We will not get Radha and Krishna. We will not get the service of Radha and Krishna. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur is saying, Dhrida Kari Dharo Nitar Pai, with great determination, with full concentration, with full conviction, with full dedication, hold on to the lotus feet of Nitai, because it's only through Nitai's mercy that we will get Vrindavan Dham, or we'll get Gauradham, we'll get the service of Mahaprabhu, or we will get the service of Radha and Krishna. Se sambandha jahi jar, britha janma gelo tar, se pashu boro durachar, se pashu boro durachar. Nitai na bolilo muke, majilo samsara suke, vidya kule ki kori botar, vidya kule ki kori botar. से संबंध नहीं जान, अगर निताय के साथ संबंध स्थापित नहीं हो सकता, if we don't establish our relationship with Nityananda Prabhu, Britha Janma Gelota, then our human form of life is simply a waste. Say Pashu Boro Durachar. Narottam Das Thakur is saying that human form of life is just like a life of an animal. It's just like an animalistic life you are leading if you don't recognize, if you don't establish your relationship with Nityananda Prabhu. Why? Because it is valueless. You have spoiled that valuable human form of life. You have actually become an uncontrolled animal. Say Pashu Boro Durachar. Even Pashu, in animals also, there are characteristics. And he's saying you have become the most uncontrollable animal if you don't hold on to the lotus feet of Nityananda. Nitai na bolilo mukhe. Agar muh se nitai nahi nikla, if we don't speak nitai from our mouth, majhi lo samsara sukhe, and drown ourselves in the so-called happiness of this samsara, of this world, so-called sense gratification. And we have that vidya kule ki khori botar, and we have the very high education, then Narottam Das Thakur is saying is useless. Even your education, your family tradition, everything is useless because nothing is going to come to your rescue. Nothing is going to help you. Neither your family tradition, neither your family members, neither your education, neither your high birth, neither your wealth. All are simply waste if we don't acknowledge Nitai's magnanimous nature in our human form of life. It's simply a waste. Ahankare matta hoya, nitae pada pashriya, asatera satya korimani, asatera satya korimani, nitaer karuna habe, braje radha krishna pabe, dharo nitai charana dukhani, dharo nitai charana dukhani. Ahankara matta hoy. We are always drowned in the ocean of our false ego. Why? Because we are being maddened by the so-called chapala sukha, that flickering happiness we get in this world. Right? We always think that I am this body, everything belongs to me, that aham and mamata, we are so much maddened with this. And Nitai Pada Pashriya, instead of taking Ashraya of Nitai Pada, we just ignore him. Who is Nitai? What he can do for me? Asatya Satya Koramani. And what we think? That we consider this Asatya Jagat, this Mithya Jagat to be Satya, because we have ignored Nityananda Prabhu. Lord Shiva says, Uma kahu main anubhav apna. What is that verse? Uma kahu main anubhav apna. Jagat Satya. I'm not remembering. Just 1 minute. Anyone knows that verse? Yeah, Uma kahu main anubhav apna. Sat. Yeah, Sat Hari Bhajana Jagat Sab Sapna. That Uma, Lord Shiva is telling to Parvati Devi that I tell you my experience, that Sat Hari Bhajan, that only Satya in this world is Hari Bhajan. Thank you, Kamadaki Mataji. Hari, Satya Hari Bhajana Jagat Sab Sapna. And this entire world, the happiness, the distress we are feeling is just like a dream. But when we are intoxicated, this is the real sense. But when we are intoxicated with so-called sense gratification, then asatya satya korimani. Then this asat jagat we consider to be satya. We consider it to be eternal. Nitai karuna habe. But when Nitai shower his mercy, braje Radha Krishna pabe, then we get the eternal service of Radha and Krishna. Therefore, dharo Nitai charana dukhani. Therefore, hold on, grasp to the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda, because it's only through Nityananda that we'll get Gauradham and we'll get Vrindavan Dham. Nitai Charana Satya, he's saying, yes, Nitai Charan is the only Satya in this world. Tahara Sevaka Nitya, and only that is a fact, and only through Nitai you will get the Seva Adhikar. Nitai pada sada karvash. Therefore, always be hopeful. Always be greedy to hold on to Nitai's charan. Always be hopeful to serve Nityananda Prabhu. Narotama boro dukhi, nitai moro koro sukhi, rakho ranga charanera pash, rakho ranga charanera pash. So Narottam Das Thakur is saying that the only shelter, the only hope is Lord Nityananda. Therefore, we should always try to grasp the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And Narottam Das Thakur is saying, Narottama bara dukhi, I'm very unhappy, but Nitai mora sukhi, because I am always praying to Nitai, I'm holding on to his lotus feet. So I'm praying that my Lord Nityananda Prabhu will always make me happy. Rakho ranga charanera pas. Therefore, oh my dear Lord, please, oh Nitai, please always keep me close to your lotus feet, because it's only Nitai whose blessing will help us to hold on to his lotus feet. Why? Because Nitai will reveal himself. If he doesn't want to reveal, then he will not even reveal to a Mahabhagavad devotee like Srivas Thakur and Haridas Thakur. He doesn't want to reveal, so he didn't even reveal to them. So when Nitai's mercy is coming, then only we'll able to understand Nityananda Prabhu. So even to know Nityananda Prabhu, we have to take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. Then what to talk about taking shelter of or knowing about Mahaprabhu and Radha and Krishna? Definitely it cannot be possible if we don't hold on to the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. So therefore, Nityananda Charana Satya, Tahara Sevaka Nitya. We should always follow Nityananda Prabhu, be his follower, only then we'll get the Seva Adhikar to worship Mahaprabhu or to worship Radha and Krishna. So thank you all so much. We'll stop here. And we will see tomorrow, which is again a beautiful verses coming up and a beautiful section where our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will embrace Nityananda Prabhu for the very first time. Thank you all so much. We'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Chaitanya Bhagavat ki jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Nityananda Bhagavan ki jai.
Jai. Jai.
Thank you, Darshini Mataji, for sharing that song.
Hare Krishna Mataji, what a beautiful class and very beautiful singing of bhajan, Mataji. Thank you so much. I don't have any questions, but always it's a pleasure to hear from you about Nityananda, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Somehow your classes I really like about Nityananda Prabhu more, Mataji. Hare Krishna, very grateful to hear from you, Mataji. We have a raised hand. Anita Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thanks. What a wonderful class, Mataji. Again, it was like stay tuned so that we can the secret of meeting of Nityananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be revealed. So I was like, I think one more previous class, it was like this, that I was thinking that it will continue further, but suddenly you stopped over there. So, but I was expecting something, some surprise will be opened. So today also it happened same. So I was expecting that you will reveal it out. So, but it was really very, 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 very wonderful, Mataji. I wished it totally. And at last the bhajan, Nitai Padakamna, I used to recite it, but I don't know the meaning so deeply. So nicely you explained, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita Mataji. Thank you so much for your association. And yes, that open hook should be left so that we get enthusiasm of hearing the next class.
Mataji, you make us to wait a long while. That's the thing.
No, Mataji. Yes, Darshini Mataji, please go ahead. Thank you for sharing that bhajan.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Mataji, it was very, very lovely class. Even the previous class of Srivas Thakur also, just Srivas Thakur closing his eyes and meditating on Mahaprabhu when the king had sent the soldiers. You stopped the class then, and then the class was on Monday. So the suspense is yet to be revealed tomorrow. So I was just thinking on this one point where, although Srivas Thakur, who's representing the Jiva, right? He goes with Namachari Haridas Thakur representing Harinam. So although the Jiva holds on to Harinam and goes in search for Guru, until and unless Krishna reveals the Guru to us, it's not possible for us to find Guru on our own. So,
Very nice. Very nicely you related, Mataji, that how a jiva holding on to Harinam went in search of Guru, but Adi Guru is not going to reveal unless and until Krishna's mercy comes in. So unless and until Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reveals, it will not happen. So nice, Mataji. I really liked it. The way you connected both of them is really nice. That yes, through Krishna's mercy we get Guru, and from Guru's mercy we get Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Go ahead. Sorry, I stopped you in between.
no, Mataji. And finally we come and tell Krishna, no, I can't do this. You yourself do it for me. I failed, you do it for me. And then only by Krishna's mercy, then Guru is, manifested to us. We can, even if Guru is nearby, even if Guru is near us also, we cannot find out that, they are our Guru. So first Krishna as the Chaitya Guru sees our effort. Then after we fail, after putting in effort, then we fail, then Krishna shows us. It's not that, first itself Mahaprabhu showed, Srivas Thakur and Namachari Haridas Thakur, that Nityananda Prabhu is there. So we put effort, we fail, then we come, we surrender to Krishna and tell him that we are hopeless, we are a failure, you only show me. Then Krishna shows us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Krishna preliminarily helps us by showing Guru, and Guru helps us more by, showing Krishna in the Yugal form, by showing Radha Krishna in the actual, Yugal Kishore form. So I was just thinking on that, and also that, until and unless that greed is there to find Guru. Because even when Srila Prabhupada was asked by a devotee that, Srila Prabhupada, where were you all this while? Where were you for so many years? And Srila Prabhupada said, because you did not want me completely. You did not pray to Krishna with all your heart that you want to Guru. That's why I was not there all the time. Now I have come. So I was just remembering this past time, Mataji.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Realizations, Darshini Mataji. Very nice. I really appreciate the way you connect the entire class. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Dandavat pranams. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Dandavat pranams. Hare Krishna. Yes, without Guru, we cannot get Krishna. Without Krishna, we cannot get Guru. But at the same time, we have to do our efforts. When we are unsuccessful, then Krishna helps us and Guru helps us. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Vasundhara Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat pranams to you. Beautiful insights, hearing first time. So I was really touched upon. I just had a short query, Mataji. You spoke about how devotees need to kind of, respect demigods. With respect to the prasadam offered to the demigods, like in India, there are holy dhams for so many demigods, right? Like Jyotirling, Shakti Peeths, etc. So if someone offers the prasad from those holy dhams, how should we look at it? So would you mind sharing your thoughts on this, please? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. But it might sound to be a contradiction somewhere, because maybe somebody else thought may not align with me. But what personally I do, I can only share my personal thing, but I cannot give in black and white that what should and what should not be done. But as far as when I received any prasad, whether it's from Lord Ganesha Chaturthi came up recently, and so many people came and gave prasad. And when like Navratras are coming, so if some things, if I get prasad of anything offered to any of the demigod, unless and until it doesn't have onion or garlic, then I honor. Like if it has onion and garlic, then yes, I don't. But if they offer it to any of the demigod, then and they bring it to me, then yes, I do honor it. I do honor it. But it may be a contradiction, as I said. Some devotees are really very, very strong followers, and they even ignore. But personally, I don't. I respect and I honor it. Like if somebody says that, oh, we have, because people, they do Bali to Kali, right? And they bring some non-veg, then definitely, because they don't know what they are doing, because Kali is not for, she's a Param Vaishnavi, right? So we cannot even do that to Goddess Kali. We should not do it. But people in moment of ignorance, they do it. then yes, pranam, dur se hi pranam. But if you bring some prasad, like Navratras are coming, normally people, they make some puri halwa and they bring it. And then, very respectfully praying to Goddess Durga or to praying to Lord Shiva, then I honor it. Like recently, one devotee went to Mahakaleshwar in Ujjain. So she brought some prasadam from there and I honored it. It's from the Vaishnavas abode, why not? So again, you should ask to your spiritual master, like what are his recommendations is and stick to it. But just don't follow what I'm saying it. But if you ask me personally, then yes, I do honor it.
Are there any references from Srila Prabhupada's quotes or conversations with respect to this particular aspect, Mataji?
I don't know.
Because various devotees have different kind of, as you said, they have their own personal, what do you call, in terms of, like the way you said it, their own preferences, right? So, but there is no clarity because couple of the devotees in ISKCON, they say like this prasadam is not offered to Vishnu, right? I mean, end of the day, even the demigods would not accept the bhoga if it is not offered to Vishnu. So that means you shouldn't respect or, honor it. So like, it's like a confused state of mind because even I
Therefore,
prasadam
your
from
question itself was very contradictory and I have no black and white answer to it.
Right.
Share about my personal thing, but again, it's up to you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Sorry for interrupting you. Can I?
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Mataji, how I would look at it, I'm just giving my thoughts. I'm not saying I'm correct or wrong, but my thoughts are you should see their connection with Krishna and accept the prasadam. That's what I do. I would see Mahadev as Gopishwar Mahadev, offer my obeisances as Gopishwar Mahadev and accept it. If it was Ganesha, I would see that he wrote the Mahabharata. And yes, he wrote the Mahabharata. Only he was qualified to write the Mahabharata. So he was done a great service. He's a great devotee. So if you see them in connection with Krishna and if you accept them, then your loyalty remains towards Krishna, even if you accept their prasad. That is my idea. Sorry. I don't know if
No, sorry at all, Mataji. Thank you, Parima Mataji, for adding to it. So yes, we have to see their connection. And even those who are giving to us, we should see their personal connection also.
Yes.
So
and if it is Durga Devi, then she's also a great devotee of.
She's a Vaishnavi. Yeah.
She's a Vaishnavi. So
Jagannath Prasad first goes to Vimala Devi.
Vimala Devi, exactly.
Durga Devi.
So I mean, if
Maha Prasad. Yeah.
we just remember that pastime, then we feel that okay, yes, I accept this. It becomes very easy. You don't remain. You still remain an exclusive devotee. That's just my idea.
Yes, Madhuri. So the point is, as you shared, that we don't have to be very, very fanatic.
Yes.
At the same time, we have to be very practical. And Krishna consciousness is very practical. It's just how we perceive it.
Yes.
Thank
An
you.
exclusive devotee does not mean a fanatic devotee. There is a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you for your wonderful class. It's always very nectarian, Mataji. Danvat pranams to you.
Danvat pranams, Mataji. Yes, Preeti Velasni Mataji.
Thank you, Sundari Mataji. Thank you for the very nice class. One of the, I think, the best speaker on Lord Nityananda. It was so relatable because you get so immersed in the pastimes of Nitai. When we hear it, it is so effective. We also relish this pastime so beautifully. So thank you so much, and thanks for the bhajans, for the nice bhajans that you've been doing in the past few classes. It helps us meditate on the Lord better. So thank you so much, Mataji. Very, very grateful for your association, and thank you again.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
All yours.
Yes, Karpagali Mataji.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class and very nice that song also in the end. And as far as I'm concerned, I see wherever I go, whatever temple I go, we go to all Vishnu temple. My brothers also installed one Durga Devi in Kumbakonam temple. Wherever I go, I see Krishna in that. I see Krishna, Mataji. I will imagine, oh, my Krishna is having that Mailpili in this head. No, I will imagine that only. I am seeing that only, Mataji. And then everything goes, and every god, wherever temple I go, Pradosham, we are going once in 15 days after Ekadasi, go to Shiva temple and everything. That's why I see everything Krishna only. That is a wonderful curse.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Yes, see Krishna everywhere. Even if these demigods are there, we have to see that they are after all representations, representing Krishna. Whatever powers they are getting is getting from Krishna. If Krishna takes care of Indra doing so much, then who are we? So Krishna himself takes care of all the demigods because they are empowered personalities by Krishna himself. So we should also offer respects to them. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji, for a beautiful class and nice question and answers. Yeah, Mataji, very apt answer you have given. Whatever you follow is really, I really like, Mataji. Even I do the same. And one more thing I was thinking, every day, though we never do it for the Lord, we always, for the demigods, we always offer it to Krishna. Once in a while, we get an opportunity to honor it. Let's honor. That's what. And we are very strict about no onion, no garlic, and no meat. Definitely, it will not be there. So we are happy to take it. Thank you, Mataji. If there are no more questions or realizations, we can end the call. Is there anybody having any more realizations? Please go ahead. Okay. I would like to offer my obeisances to you and all the Vaishyas assembled on the call. Vanta kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhyeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnav vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Her Grace Kirtida Sundari Mataji ki jai, assembled devotees ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Tanvat pranams. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Very nice class. I couldn't unmute.
No worries, Mataji. Thank you so much. It's because of all of your blessings, Mataji.
So I like your classes. I hear the classes, I was hearing you and I'm joining the recording. So I hear all the classes. So it's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really, really grateful to you.
Would you like to have some?
Mataji, you got muted, Komadiki Mataji. So, oh, she was talking to others, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to have some songs of Lord Nityananda recording?
Sure, Mataji. Mataji, we did an entire series of Vaishnava songs on Friday. If you want, we can do it one more time.
Yeah. There's so many, and then about 8 to 9 songs of Nityananda's glorification.
A lot, a lot of songs on Nityananda. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Vinita Gandhavika Mataji, you can close the call.
Yeah. Once again, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.